everyone. Happy Sunday supper. Welcome to my kitchen again. How's everyone doing? We'll give it a little bit of time to have everybody join in, but welcome to my kitchen. Like I said, I'm excited to be here, and I actually have a product that I absolutely love. So I don't know if you guys have heard of Nourish bowls, but let me tell you something. They are a lifesaver, and they are truly a new favorite at our house. So they come in 5 different flavors, and I actually have 4 of them here today. So I'm excited to share them with you. Sorry, got to put on my readers to read this. So cauliflower rice curry, really good. Monterey risotto, and this is actually one of my favorites. Oh my gosh, I love this bowl. It has butternut squash, kale, brown rice, creamy roasted garlic sauce. This thing is the bomb. Southwest chipotle. This is a really good one too, especially if you love those Southwest flavors. And sesame. I never know how to pronounce this word. I don't know what's wrong with me. Maybe you guys could help me. Sriracha? Sriracha?
Sriracha.
Sriracha. I never know how to say it. I don't know. This one, I have to say, it's a toss-up between this one and the Monterey risotto as far as my favorites. So it has broccoli and cabbage and carrots and snap peas, brown rice, and a sesame sriracha sauce. Did I say that right? So that's really good too. So what do you think? Which one should we make today?
Renee is saying that she loves the cauliflower one.
Oh, I know. This one is really good too. I agree with you, Renee. And I wish I had that 5th one, but we are just short. So here's the thing. These have between 220 to 310 calories. Everything is right in this bowl that you will need to make a delicious meal in 3 to 5 minutes. It blew my mind, to be honest with you. The first time that I picked this up, I thought there is no way that I am going to be able to have a delicious and nutritious meal packed with veggies ready in 3 to 4 minutes. And guess what? It can be done. It can be done. So I'm going to show you guys how. So which one should we start with?
We've got some votes for the butternut squash risotto one. Your favorite one, though.
Okay. Yay. You guys are so smart. Okay, so I'm going to start with this one. And as you can see, I'm going to open it up. And all the ingredients are right in here. And it actually amazed me just how fresh the ingredients are in here. And can you guys see? I mean, that butternut squash and that kale is incredible. So then all you do is, the rice comes in its own little packet. It's a brown rice. Open that up. And it goes. And then this is the sauce that goes with it. Oh my gosh, this garlic sauce is so good, you guys. It really is.
Thank you, Marion, for sharing our live video. We appreciate that.
Thanks, Marion. So now I'm going to put in the sauce, and then I just mix this up really quickly.
Molly says it looks amazing, and I think she's probably right.
It is really good, and it's only going to get better. Okay, so you break up the rice a little bit. I try to, just mix it up. Give it a couple little spins in here, a couple little twirls. And then I'm just going to head over. I'll be right back and put this in the microwave. So it just goes right in, 3 to 4 minutes. I find that in my microwave, about 3.5 is actually perfect. So while that's in there, one of the things that I love is having these bowls for breakfast. So believe it or not, I have these breakfast, lunch, and dinner because they are just so easy, but I always struggled with my breakfast. I don't know why. I am such a, just give me a big bagel with cream cheese on it. And, I recognize that I want to eat healthy, but sometimes there really aren't great, easy solutions, and I'm not a big cereal person, so this has worked out great. So one of my favorite things to do is to have a poached egg on top of these. Be careful, don't stick your fingers in the boiling water. Okay, so here's the best part. A poached egg takes about as long as it does to make a bowl. So I have my water going, my water is boiling, and I'm going to go ahead and put in 2 eggs, and this is what I do in the morning, right after I put my bowl in the microwave. And we're just gonna let them cook for 3 minutes. So that's gonna beep, and this will be done. So, so I put them in a boil, and then I turn it to low after I put the eggs in. And you know, some people get really fancy with their eggs. I love poached eggs. I probably have yet to make an absolute perfect one, but that's okay, because as long as they taste delicious. And when that runny egg combines with this bowl and the rice, and oh my gosh, it is like amazing.
Christy says she's the worst at poached eggs, but maybe you'll learn a few tricks today.
Okay. I feel the same way, but really in the end, right, you just got to do it. I know some people put vinegar in there, and I don't. I just do a regular poached egg, 3 minutes. It seems to me to be the perfect, you know, hard outside, and then, you know, runny inside. So, you know what? It works for me. So how many of you guys have tried Nourish bowls? I'd love to hear about your experience and what you think of them so far, and also how you have served them. I know we have a Sunday supper today, and I noticed that salmon was a really popular protein to go with them. I actually have made it with salmon, and it's one of my favorites. You can sear it. But today I'm going to show you how to do a quick, easy weeknight meal with shrimp and with steak also. And literally in a couple of minutes, your family will be eating, which is so awesome. And the best part is that these are so quick and easy that you could choose different bowls depending on who likes what in your house. So everyone could choose their own favorite flavor.
Renee says she's made the Monterey one in a frittata that was delicious.
Oh, I love that idea. Oh, I never thought to do that. That's a fantastic idea. And I think you guys would agree that have tried it, that the best part is there's no chopping, there's no peeling. It's all right there, and it makes it so easy.
Lynette says she made enchiladas with the filling. That sounds like a good healthy enchilada recipe.
That's a great idea. I am going to have to try enchiladas. I bet you that is delicious. So I'll be right back. I'm just going to run and grab my microwavable bowl here. Okay, so you will notice everything is cooked through, and it is delicious. So usually I just give it another little toss, combine everything, but look how good that looks. So delicious and so fresh. So let's see, and we're just going to go ahead and put it on a plate. And as you can see, this is a really nice portion and so healthy. Like, think about all the nutrients that go in here and how delicious they are. All right, so this isn't a styling session, so you guys don't expect me to get super fancy with that, right? Because we're just like cooking at home here. Okay, and then I'm gonna go in and scoop out my poached eggs. Like I said, they cook perfectly in just about the same amount of time. And I love to put them right on top.
Heather's saying she wished she could smell it. I can tell you, it smells fantastic.
Oh my gosh, it smells so good, doesn't it, Cricket?
Yes.
All right, let's see. This one, so, you know, sometimes they're not the prettiest, like I said, so I try to just go around. And you know those little whisks that you get that kind of, I just try to take those off. And I use a spoon with little slots in it so that the water drains, and just hold it for a minute or so. But, you know, they're pretty good, right? I mean, they're not perfect. I would say they're pretty good. Good enough for sure. Okay, so I'm gonna put that there. So that is my breakfast, I would say now, almost every day. Give it a little bit of pepper on those eggs, tiny little splash of salt, and you are good to go if you wanted to do breakfast. All right, but I'm going to show you, if you wanted to turn this into a quick weeknight meal, how easy and quick you can do something. I'm just going to get rid of this boiling water. Be right back. As you can see, this is not a TV set, so we have to work in my real kitchen. All right, so who else has some other suggestions for me of what you'd like to see? What proteins? I am big on vegging out our proteins, so I love to start with things that I love that are really good, like steak and like shrimp, and then vegging them out. So these bowls have given me the perfect opportunity to do so.
We've got some requests to see the egg drool from Christina. I think she wants to see you break one of those yolks open.
I promise I will. I promise I will. Let me just get this going a little bit. So I'm just putting in a little bit of olive oil in my wok or saute pan, whatever you prefer.
Renee says she likes to put best beef on hers.
Yes, absolutely. And I was just going to say, some beautiful certified Angus beef sirloin, and I have my butcher slice it really thin for me. And I always say to moms, if I could give you one tip that is the best thing to have on hand, it is beef like this, because literally within a couple of minutes, you know, you could cook this up and your kids will love it. My boys are beef lovers, and let me tell you something, I put this beef on top and they are like over the top excited about it. Okay, so I'm just going to heat this up for a minute. And bear with me, again, this is not my regular stove, as you could probably tell, so we did this all for the Facebook Live. So I'm going to go ahead and...
Christina's saying that she did a margarita lime shrimp and scallops with the Southwest Chipotle bowl.
Ooh.
More or less cooking, just shared our video. Thank you.
Oh, thank you so much. We really appreciate when you guys share, and thank you for bearing with me. I'm not sure why my stove isn't coming on, my little new wave heater that we did for this. Here we go. Sorry, little technical difficulties. All in the name of cooking for Facebook Live. Thanks for bearing with me. Like I said, this is one of those new wave ovens, which I love, by the way. They're great to use, but they're very touchy. See how I just moved that and it immediately turns off? So it's like it has a mind of its own a little bit. So, okay, I'm going to throw in just some shrimp and hope that my wok heats up quickly. Usually in my regular stove it would already be sizzling, but that's okay. It'll just be a couple of minutes.
Sarah says grilled shrimp bowls are so good.
They really are. So I'm just throwing in, again, you could pick up, you know, fresh shrimp, and they're, you know, they literally take minutes to cook, and hopefully in this it'll only take a couple of minutes. Thanks for bearing with me.
Thank you for sharing our video, Monica.
Oh, thanks so much, Monica. That's awesome. So we'll go ahead and I'm going to put those in there. Here I go with that word again. It keeps on following me and surrounding me. So I'm going to add a little bit of sriracha. Did I say it right? Okay, a little bit of sriracha hot sauce. My kids love this. I don't, know why, but it's just one of those things that makes everything taste better. So a little bit of that. A little bit of garlic. And, as you can see, for those quick weeknight meals, I try to use things that are the most convenient. I have, my garlic here that when I have time, yes, of course, I love this, but you know what? When I'm in a pinch, it's more important to get those healthy meals on the table than to worry about not having it. So I just love the chunky paste, garlic paste.
Thank you for sharing, Christy.
Thanks, Christy. So we're gonna stir this around a little bit. And then what do you guys think? I'm thinking sometimes I do shrimp, sometimes I do steak, and then sometimes I do a surf and turf. What do you guys think? Can we get away with putting both in there, or should I do one and then the other? Any thoughts?
I think both sounds delicious.
All right, I'm gonna go for it.
Renee says surf and turf.
Yes, surf and turf works. And you know what? Again, there's something for everyone when you do it this way, right? And now that I have my little new wave convection oven working properly, I think we're gonna be sizzling in no time.
Lawanda says the sizzle is making her mouth water.
Oh my gosh, it smells so good in here. I think that's the only thing with Facebook Live that I wish somehow that we could get everybody to, you know, smell and taste along with me. But like I said, this certified Angus beef is so delicious. It almost doesn't need anything. So literally, I just add a little bit of that sauce and a little bit of garlic, a little bit of salt and pepper to taste, and it really doesn't need anything else. So between the flavors that's already in the veggies, and then just a little bit of flavor and olive oil, like you'll see, we'll just have a really delicious sauce that tastes incredible. So I'm just going to stir this up a little bit. So what's everyone cooking for Sunday supper tonight? Anything good?
Well, Christina agrees that we need smell-o-vision.
Yes.
We'll start working on that. And Sarah says you're starting to make her hungry. Renee's making some chili for Sunday supper. That sounds good.
Oh, nice. You know what? Believe it or not, I have only made chili once before, and I'm thinking that I have to do it again. I know that our friends from Certified Angus Beef are having a chili cook-off that anyone could join. So I like beans, but the rest of my family is not so crazy about it. I shouldn't say that. My daughter loves them too. Ron and the boys do not like them. So who has some suggestions on great chili that's easy and that doesn't use beans? I'm looking for it. If you have a recipe, please share it with me or give me some quick tips. This will only be my second time making chili.
We've got some yummy Sunday suppers coming in. Steak and potato pizza from Shelby.
Oh!
Molly Davis is having roast
gosh.
chicken. Christy says that you should make a chorizo beef chili.
Oh, you know me so well. You know how I love my Portuguese chorizo. I know, I pronounce it a little bit differently. I can't even say it the other way. The Portuguese in me comes out.
Tammy says you could use lentils instead of beans.
Oh, that's a fun idea. I never would think to do that, Tammy. Thank you. All right, so I would say we're going to give it another minute, and this will be ready to plate. And as you can see, that was pretty darn quick, wasn't it? I mean, and honestly, it's even quicker if I use my regular stove. This is a little bit slower, but as you can see, that quick. We have a delicious sauce. I didn't use a lot of the hot sauce, just, you know, enough to give it a little kick, but not too much. The beef and the shrimp cook up in just a couple of minutes. So I'm just going to turn my shrimp over, make sure they're cooked on both sides, and we're going to be ready to plate this baby.
Monica says you're making her hungry.
I wish you were all here in my kitchen, seriously. I would feed all of you. We'll have to plan a fun dinner for everyone during Food and Wine Conference this year, for sure. Maybe that's what we need. Maybe we need to have our own little competition over there. Okay, so.
Amy says that Texas chili doesn't have any beans.
Ah.
So you can try that.
Absolutely. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and start plating this. And as you can see, I'm going to do, because as you guys know, being Portuguese, I love an egg on top of everything. So look how delicious this looks. And the sauce over those eggs, oh my goodness. This is the best. Your family will love it. And you all saw just how quick I did that. This is a good hearty meal, and it was only about half a pound of shrimp and half a pound of the steak. So you know what, fairly inexpensive to feed a family. And now, if you want to serve it with the eggs, you can, or if you want to serve it on its own, you can. All right, so are we ready for the runny egg? Here we go. All right, that's pretty darn good. What do you guys think?
We've got people saying how beautiful it is. Maren said you're making her hungry.
All right, I can't wait any longer. I have to try one of these shrimp. Oh my gosh. It is such a great combination of flavors in there. And look at this. I mean, just so good. So dip a little bit of the egg in there. Cooked perfectly, low carbs, really healthy, easy, and nutritious. And that's what it's all about. So thanks for joining me. And I think we have to announce this week's winner, don't we?
For our Sunday Supper photo contest,
Yes, we have our contest going on. So all you have to do is on Instagram, post an image with hashtag Sunday Supper. We have a giveaway every single week. And then we have a grand prize at the end for a $500 gift certificate. All right, so let me take a look. So Wendy Pesci's from Pennsylvania. And I love this. Okay. Sorry, Cricket's giving me her phone and I don't know how to work it. Okay. All right, so here is her image. Can you guys see it? How cute is that? And her caption is, "Even the cat wants to join in." Adorable. I love it. Congratulations, Wendy from Pennsylvania. Thanks for joining us and playing along in our contest. And then this week, we are also giving away 5 Nourish bowls and a $50 Amazon card. So the winner for this week's prize with the Nourish bowl, so you'll get to try each of the flavors yourself in your own home, plus a $50 gift card to get, additional ingredients if you'd like, is LaWanda Jameson. So LaWanda Jameson, thank you for joining us. We are so excited that you joined us this week, and we know you're gonna love Nourish bowls as much as I do.
We've got everyone so excited about the winners.
Thank you so much. Okay, well, thanks for joining us. I hope to see you next week. Next week, we're going to be doing some fun Super Bowl or game day recipes with Idaho potatoes. So make sure you guys join us again at 4 p.m.